It is the 22nd of April, 2026. This is WIKISPEED LRW Stand-Up for the week. Get us started, Lauren.
Yeah, it's Lorne uh, in the Salish Sea off British Columbia, Canada. And past week, not really anything. I was finishing. I'll say that in the blocks with taxes, and uh, I do need to do some maintenance on my computers. I was saying, yeah. So for the coming week, I've got to back up and upgrade one of my Linux boxes. And I'm probably going to go to the latest Ubuntu on both of them. But I'm going to give myself the task because then it's easy to just use the latest. I want to create some Dockers with earlier versions like 1804 and 20. Just just because I suspect I'll need them. And so the block is was the taxes. I'm done. So that's it for me.
Okay, Michael Wolchuk, Saskatoon, Canada. Not a lot to report from this past week. I was hoping to get the Docker images downloaded from Articulated Robotics, but I did not get them done. So that's going to happen next week. And blocks are other stuff is happening. We're getting some more snow tomorrow. Sounds like 6+ inches. So I know what I'm doing tomorrow and Friday at least. I'll be pushing snow around.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it for me. Back to you.
Okay, I'll give myself a five just for kind of keeping in touch. I did show up on the twice weekly, and I'm going to say a seven for the team and process improvement. I can't think of any, except to kind of step back and uh, my feeling is this is hard. This is like going to space. Doing robots is hard. So I think uh, it's worth it's really it's interesting. It's still really interesting. So that's my take. Back to you.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to give myself a 2 for showing up, and I'll go with 7 for team. Um, and I don't have a process improvement, but I agree that um, the the generic robot, even though there's a bunch available from a whole bunch of places, um, if we can come up with a way to make it simple and direct, um, leave room so that people can do their own thing, but make it so that they can do the first thing simple, kind of like articulated robotics is doing with his two-wheel drive and a caster on the front. Um,
Yeah,
I'd like ours to be four wheels as opposed to that one, but um, we don't care what motors you use as long as you get feedback and it comes in this way. We don't care what steering you use as long as it comes in this way. Or if you do it differently, as long as it comes into Ross and Ross can understand it so that the mapping sort of works, it should be good. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Every time I think of projects for this thing, it's it starts out as Roomba size and ends up being somewhere on the size of a side by side. And you should be able to do all of that within the same software framework and kind of the same approach. So
and what's a side by side?
UTV, a quad bike, but for two
Yeah.
people sitting side by side.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
anyway,
Exactly.
it's just short of a truck. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. I keep
Anyway,
thinking of a tadpole uh, tricycles. Tadpole recumbent trikes.
I don't know how the steering works on those. How does that work?
It's the two front wheels turn like a car, like
So is it handlebars or is it actually a steering wheel?
it's mostly handlebars. It's handlebars.
Okay. So handlebars would be tough to do with a robot. You'd have to put some sort of a steering rack in, I think.
Yeah, yeah, right. So that'd be a challenge the way because
Mhm.
they have their own setup. I think it might just be the deal where there's a lever going up
Okay.
and they go
Let me go side to side.
and it's attached to the front of the wheels so they turn
Okay.
together.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, okay, yeah. Why don't yeah you introduce David and he'll do his
Yep.
thing. Good
Yeah,
to see
Dave.
you.
If you want to do your stand up like you did for the week, next week thing,
Yeah, well, incidentally, I was, first of all, I got on last week and there was nobody else here. I,
and that was my fault. I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
yeah, uh, anyway, well, I think everybody else was just busy or something. Yeah, well, over the last 2 weeks, I really haven't gotten anything done regarding, technology or anything like that. Between health problems and home maintenance problems, right now my pool is a big blob of green jello, and that's why I was late. I was out there trying to get the filter clean before it got dark, in hopes of getting some of that out, but that's not working. Uh, and so, and again, I've had doctor appointments and gobbledygook like that, all sorts of things. And so I haven't had any time to do any kind of technology related things. Uh,
Okay. What about next week?
and next week, well, I'm going to try to get something done. I mean, every once in a while, I take a stab at doing another couple of paragraphs or so of my book. Uh, my first priority right now is going to have to be making my pool stop attacking me with big green tentacles or something, and getting my lawn in a shape that the homeowners association will not come and try to haul me into court or something. But if I have time, that and the health issues there, one of these days I got to be able to bend this finger here. Uh, this is this is as much as I can bend it here. And so actually, it's getting a lot better. So I'm working. I'm going to spend a lot of time exercising my finger. Now, if I can combine that with typing, that would be really nice. But I have a feeling I'm not going to get a whole lot done technology related. Oh, I did experiment with switching my internet and my television to AT&T from what I now have, and that was a total disaster, which resulted in several days of lost time installing it, me trying it, finding that it's absolutely horrible, and then canceling it and having to take all the stuff back and ship it all the equipment back to them and everything. Fortunately, I did not actually cancel my previous service, but I mean, I don't know if that counts as technology related or something, but you know. Uh, like I said, it's just been a disaster this last couple of weeks. So this coming week, I think I've got a lot of that stuff behind me. If I can get the pool working and the lawn uh, acceptable, I might try to get something done.
Okay. I think we've heard a couple of your blocks, but
Yeah. Yeah. Am I supposed to go into? I always get confused about it when we talk about these things. Are we supposed to talk about blocks? Um, Basically a complete lack of time to do anything other than keep my head above water and my body functioning and my house and lot from falling down.
Okay. And retro for you and for the team.
A retro for me and for the week. Well, I'm going to give me I give myself a 1 for showing up here. That's about as charitable as I can get with myself. I have no idea about the rest of the group because I'm afraid I got in here late and I don't know what anybody else did. Although it sounds like Lauren was at least doing some work having to do with the wagon. Was that the wagon you were talking about, the handle or something, and the turning the wheels or something?
No,
We were just discussing a theoretical thing.
Yep.
Well, okay, so you've given some theoretical thought to sorry, I inhaled a lot of chlorine while I was trying to clean the filter. So I'll give him a bunch of points or something. So I'll give I can't give you anything. I don't know what else you did.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. So that pretty much does it for the formal part. You want to keep recording or?
Nope, not me
Nope.
anyway.
Okay. And hit the button.